Thank you, Madam Vice Minister Forero, Secretary General Insulza, Assistant Secretary General Ramdin, esteemed ministers, ambassadors, members and observer state delegations, institutions of the Joint Summit Working Group. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to have this opportunity this morning to present to you a brief introduction of the Summit's virtual community on this, the occasion of its official launch. The principal objective of this virtual community is captured very well in Article 6 of the Inter-American Democratic Charter, which underscores that promoting and fostering diverse forms of participation strengthens democracy. The Summit virtual community will contribute to this objective by increasing the consultation, participation, and interaction among social actors and stakeholders in the Summit process and the Inter-American system. This community will also serve to strengthen the dialogue between member states and other actors in the Summit's process. This virtual community builds upon the experience of the Summit's virtual platform, a successful initiative launched in 2008 in preparation for the 5th Summit of the Americas. For this new phase, the Summit Secretariat incorporated the comments, recommendations, suggestions, and lessons learned from this first phase in order to design a new and much more dynamic, interactive, and user-centered version. And as such, we have replaced the use of the word platform with community to mark this evolution. The increased interactivity and new functionalities of the platform will facilitate information sharing and strengthen networks among interested actors in the Summits of the Americas process, thus contributing to a stronger Summit's community and Summit's process overall. Now I'm pleased to be able to show you some of the basic functionalities of the community, starting with the top navigation bar about the Summit's virtual community. Once users have registered, they will be able to suggest a new group or forum topic and communicate with the Summit Secretariat on other technical issues. Under topics, all of the content in the site has been tagged by categories related to the Summits of the Americas process, and also by region and countries. Under topics, users are able to find all of the contents that have been tagged with a specific theme. For example, under the area of Summit's follow-up, you will find all related organizations, discussion threads, subject matter experts, resources, and events that were tagged under this particular theme. This browsing option makes it easier to find content on any topic that a user would like to follow. Forums are moderated by the Summit Secretariat and other partner institutions, and all forums have a specific duration period and will be facilitated by a member of our team and other experts. The results of these consultations can be summarized in reports that will be distributed for the consideration of OAS member states as they follow up and negotiate Summit mandates. In addition to forums, groups have been created to allow community members to discuss a particular area of interest on an ongoing basis. A group is also created by the Summit Secretariat upon request by a community member. And groups are meant to be used as an open, ongoing discussion on specific subject areas to follow up on different Summit initiatives, as well as to become familiar with institutions and actors in similar Summit-related themes. The Summit's virtual community classifies registered users into two types of actors that participate in the Summit process: organizations and members. Organizations will be able to see the profile of their organization, where they are located, which themes they are active in, and what countries are represented. Organizations are tagged and can be shortlisted according to their theme, country, and type. Users may also request the creation of their organization's profile in the virtual community. Personal user profiles are also available to facilitate network amongst community members. Through these profiles, members may also share their picture, a brief bio, the organization they're affiliated with, and specify those topics in which they're interested in discussing. Profiles also have a messaging functionality where users can send messages amongst themselves. The events section includes a calendar of all upcoming virtual forums to be held through the Summit community and other events related to the Summits of the Americas process. Resources include publications, documents, pictures, videos, and news articles that are all uploaded by the OAS and other partner institutions, as well as the users themselves, to help follow the summit process. To conclude, I would like to highlight that the Summit Secretariat will continue to work with areas of the OAS and the Government of Colombia in its role as host of the 6th Summit, and with the institutional partners of the Joint Summit Working Group to utilize this community to foster participation of different stakeholders in the many hemispheric political processes that constitute an integral part of the summit process. Participation in the virtual community is free and open to all summit stakeholders, and we hope that this tool can also become a useful tool for member states in facilitating the development of an inter-American agenda. For those of you who would like more information on the Summit virtual community or to register as a member, the Summit Secretariat has an information booth in the exhibition area upstairs. And you can also visit us at www.summit-americas.org, SVC, to register and participate. And finally, we would like to acknowledge the generous support of the International Development Research Center, the Canadian International Development Agency, and the Spanish Agency for International Cooperation in the development of this community. Thank you.